Welcome to the Unusable podcast, season 2, episode 1. This is our second attempt, funnily enough. Josiah messed up the audio yesterday, so
I'm a failure.
doing this again.
Josiah's fault.
Hello, Ethan Halter. I am Seth and Josiah's older brothers. Still got two more brothers that are older than me. I am nephew or uncle.
Whose uncle?
Gabriel's
Gabe's uncle.
We're Gabe's uncles? What?
Yeah. You two are my younger uncles.
Young
I am
uncles.
about 3 I am about 3 months older than Gabe, and we have quite a few baby pictures of us together, including 3 particular ones that tell a very funny. I don't know if we
The Cheerios one? I forgot about that.
It's the Shakespearean tragedy of me stealing Ethan's Cheerios.
Betrayal.
Yeah, the betrayal.
Now, I want to apologize to the listeners that, yes, this is, first of all, this is our second attempt to this podcast. We will be retouching some stuff, but it'll be
not
new
really,
to you.
because it's going to be new to them.
It's going to be new to you, but it might not be as funny to the rest of us
right now.
Yeah, we're going through the emotions, like that one song by like Toby Mac or whatever.
Going through the motions.
Anyway, and also I'm sorry that Ethan keeps cutting out. We spent like 40 minutes trying to fix it, but it is what it is.
Go ahead, redo the intro.
No, it's fine.
It's fine.
Now we're rolling. This is the Unusable podcast. We don't do stuff over unless it's actually broken.
Hey, Ethan, do you have glasses on right now? I can't tell because I can't see you really.
Yes, he does.
Yes,
Okay.
I've got like Harry Potter like glasses, the little roundy.
So we all have glasses. And I don't know about you guys, but whenever I need to push up my glasses when we're doing the podcast, I use the mic.
That's what that noise is.
You can hear it?
Yes.
Okay, so Seth, stop doing that.
I can also hear whenever you set anything down on that table that the
Okay.
arm is resting on. Yes.
Oh,
Very
yeah, you can
clearly.
I can hear it from here. That's what that sound is?
Yes.
I heard it was like somebody setting something down, but no, I've been hearing that forever. I've been like, what is that?
Yeah, that's Seth's glass of water.
I'm a thirsty boy.
Also, audio. I'm glad that this is our second attempt at this, because yesterday's attempt, they ignored me for the first half. It was like an hour and a half podcast, and they ignored me for like 45 minutes.
Yeah, no, that is true. But in our defense, we couldn't like hear him because he was cutting out so much.
And we just kind of
But
forgot.
also, they didn't have conversations that
we
I could
didn't like
engage in. So
we didn't like interview you. We didn't do it. We just kind of had you there. Yeah,
Do you want some Christmas questions?
we did that.
I know.
We did that this episode.
Remember, I was there for that.
No, you weren't.
No, you weren't.
Yes, I was.
That was at
Remember?
Sarah's.
I was asking the questions.
Shut up, Seth.
Okay, my spirit was there. I was there spiritually.
His spirit reminded me of the questions.
I did like Doctor Strange
Astral projection.
and I was just like above Josiah being like,
Hey! Gotta do the Christmas questions, don't forget, man! That was like the one thing I wanted to do, so gotta help me out, bro!
And then I had to force my way rest podcast because I was set that you were like, okay, bye after 5 minutes.
Yeah.
yeah. That was also my spirit. I was over Ethan's head being like,
Hey, Ethan! You should probably be in this podcast episode 2, which is a Christmas special!
But what I liked was I listened to the podcast and I found it really funny how I called back as soon as Mom was done telling her story.
Yeah, no, that was actually great timing.
It was.
You
know what? I feel like if Seth did go to the Christmas thing with us, it would have been worse.
No, okay, there's so many people. There's so many
There's
people.
a lot of people at the
I was
house.
so stressed out at how many
Phrase
people
it
are on that
better.
podcast.
You can phrase it a little nicer.
No, hold on. Seth,
Just be like,
hold on.
It would have sucked if Seth was there. Like, oh my god, I'm really glad he went to be with his other family instead of us. Like, dear
Hold on,
God.
Seth. You have to
Well,
realize.
you don't necessarily have a great reputation from last year.
Oh,
enough.
jeez. Oh, jeez. You don't need to get into that trauma.
Gosh.
I think Gabe gets a pass of being rude to you because he lives with you. And so he just...
I gave him a pass last night.
Yeah,
He doesn't get a pass this time.
I roasted the crap out of him last night.
Oh my god.
I was
Maybe we
okay
should
with
be-
it, but not
Oh my
this
gosh.
time.
Our mother was listening to the podcast over our break. And she listened to one particular episode. I don't remember which episode it was. It was sometime after we had Luke. And after she listened to it, she came up to me and went, "Hey, be nicer to Seth, you jerks." And I was like, no, hold on. Look at the analytics. That's one of our best doing episodes.
Yes. Yeah.
Well,
It is the cross I must bear.
It is, truly.
see, we're hard on Seth because Seth is hard on everyone else.
That's the thing. Seth just makes
No.
it too easy.
I was told as a young boy that life isn't gonna be easy. You gotta be tougher than life. So I took that. I was like, so I just gotta be mean to everyone. And they're like, no, that's not what we said. I was like, that's what I'm gonna
You know
do.
what's funny? They said you gotta be tougher than life. What they said to me was you gotta be tougher than Seth.
All right, here's the thing. Last Christmas, all I remember is getting like super sick.
That's all I remember from
Dude, I
last
was
Christmas.
broken out in hives.
Oh yeah, I remember.
And,
Yeah, now I
like,
remember that too.
I was wishing for death.
I recall.
It was
That.
so bad.
Yeah, he was not having a great time.
That,
It was
you're-
by far probably the
Yeah,
worst
that was like the worst
moment
Christmas
of my
ever.
life.
No, that was just the worst Christmas ever.
No, that is the worst moment in my life.
Well, yeah,
You
that.
take Christmas out of it, worst moment in my life.
There's that as well, but also is the worst Christmas ever.
I don't know. I was sick this Christmas, so I was just not
Fair enough.
happy.
Fair.
It
I
actually
was off
ruined
for
Christmas.
3 days in a row.
And also,
Poggers.
I
Poggers.
opened 3 gifts, and Mom was like, "All right, you're done." And I was like, "I got a hoodie, shoes, and a game." Like, I love the game. I love the shoes. The hoodie's all right, but that's it. Meanwhile, Gabe's brothers continued for another hour, opening more like laptops, Nintendo Switches. Just one, actually. Gabe.
Atomic bombs.
The nuclear launch codes.
AK-47s. Like,
No,
there's-
but they did eat. Okay, Cyrus got this box that is basically like a. What was it even?
Oh,
it was like
yeah,
a
it was,
kit for like building motherboards or something.
it was a kit for. It was like a electrical engineering kit, basically.
Like a soldering kit?
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
you
a-
got a
it's a
soldering
soldering kit.
gun, and you got
Like-
like a breadboard and speakers and
You
stuff.
got bread?
Yeah, you got bread.
Ethan, do you got bread?
You got bread.
No, because I have gluten intolerance.
Oh, speaking of being gluten intolerant, when do you want to do the experiment on me, Josiah? Have you not eaten
What?
gluten for like
Oh. Yeah, I have to write a research paper for school. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make Seth gluten free, and then after 3 days, or like a week or something, I'm gonna feed him a fettuccine alfredo.
Should,
and
should I
then,
also go dairy free then, or just?
yeah, and then we're gonna judge how bad his dumps are.
I thought just how bad I feel and like if I break out in hives or something. But no, you want to look at my dookies?
I don't want to look at
It's
your
like-
dookies. You gotta record that yourself.
Gotta record.
It's like Seth goes gluten free and dairy free, and immediately
yeah.
turns into like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Just instantly
gotta
full
do-
head of hair and just. Oh.
I'm a good candidate for
hair.
this because I poo every single day, so I'll be able to have a really good control record. Just so you know.
Oh, that's true. I also have to do a week of you normal.
I could
see
just
how
tell
it
you what it's
changes.
like already.
No. Let's keep that off the podcast. I have a subject. I have a topic, okay? I recently have joined the beard club. And not the Dollar Shave Club. The club of having a beard as a man. or a woman, I guess. But I'm a man. And having a beard. Anyway, the beard is too powerful. Too many women love me. It's too much. Pretty privilege is a thing, and also a beard is a man's makeup.
Yes.
I am now considered pretty, and I have many privileges on top of all the privileges I already got by being funny and hot.
People talk to me in Walmart more often when I had the beard.
Yeah, and then, well, not during COVID when you would cough to clear out an aisle.
Yeah, I did do that.
That's genius, actually. Ethan's frozen. Are you alive? Oh, he's not frozen. Ethan, have you noticed any differences after you've grown a beard? Are people nicer to you? Are you more successful?
No.
Are you keeping it halal?
I'm keeping it hello.
No. Seth, shut up.
Seth, this is season 2. We got 99% less Islam. Okay?
Okay, there went the 1% then.
We can't
Silent
scrap
llama.
another episode.
Silent
Honestly,
llamas.
okay, so honestly, I've had more compliments without the beard than with the beard, but I keep it anyway.
Wait, hold
because
on.
I get tired.
From men or women? Because this is important.
Both.
Okay.
Must be a Colorado thing.
I don't know. It's kind of my whole thing of just like so many people just hate body hair, like whether it's on your face or just the rest of your body. And I'm like, I'm a hairy otter. And
We are hairy German boys.
yeah.
Seth lifted his shirt.
Yeah. Oh.
Dude, put that thing away. There's like me here.
But I'm just, what can I do? I can't talk about Islam. I can't lift up my shirt and show over my belly. I can't make fun of Ethan.
You
What
can't
am I
make
supposed to do
Definitely
on this
make
podcast?
fun of
people.
Ethan.
Wait, what? I can make fun of Ethan?
Yeah.
Ethan, you have glasses,
Person you done it.
stupid. And you're fat.
No.
Are
very
you
much
self-projecting a little?
Shut up, Josiah. You're fat too.
So anyway, next, we're gonna have to take another break because we gotta send Seth to therapy.
No,
I was already there mentally. I'm like,
Yeah, we have a question from the email. Okay. This is another repeated topic from.
no, this is the first time ever.
This is the first time we're reading this.
totally not read before.
I'm gonna give the same answer though.
Yeah, I am too. This is gonna be way quicker than the original. We spent like 40 minutes on this last time.
Yep.
All right, we have a question from our friend, our dear friend,
Yeah, dear friend.
our fan,
Dear friend.
Lillian Wolf.
Okay, so kind of friend. I'm sorry, I can't be friends with other women now that I'm married, so I'm sorry.
That's true.
So Aaliyah Wolf?
Lillian.
Oh, sorry, Lillian Wolf.
Yeah. You don't know her like I do.
What?
See, I know her name.
What's her name? What's her name?
Lillian Wolf.
Yeah.
Lillian. Okay.
Yep. By the way, Lillian, Gabe is single and ready to mingle. If you're
Well,
and any other women, if you're over 18,
if
Anyway.
not, we would love to be on a TV show called Predators.
oh whoa,
Or To Catch a
No, we would
Predator.
not.
I'm
No, we would
not
not.
down for this.
Predator.
Yeah, To Catch a Predator. That.
Like, I'd be okay with hunting predators, but it's different.
We should have illegal Mexicans hunt down sex offenders to win their rights to live in America. They can be called Aliens versus Predator.
You know what? I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it.
That's actually kind of really funny. I don't know if that would really work, but
You know what?
That's
If we get canceled for that, it was worth it. That was funny.
Here's the thing.
versus Predator.
First of all, it's a joke. Second of all, even if it wasn't a joke, I don't know anyone who wouldn't be okay with that.
Dude, first of all, I'm sure they'd be down for it. I don't think Mexicans like predators.
Probably not.
No one likes predators.
Exactly. So they'll be down for like beating up some predators, I'm sure. And then they get to live in America legally.
That's one thing that the Hispanics do very well. Family. They're very family oriented.
I think you're gonna say tacos.
Well, yeah. There's
What
a
about the
taco
Italians
truck by
with
my
family?
work.
Anyway,
They're good too, but they're also like, Catholics, just like the Mexicans.
Different kind of Catholic though.
okay. Anyway,
Different different.
yeah, us
Laughing at
superior
aliens
Germans.
versus Predators.
So Ethan.
No, hold
Yes.
on. Hey, I haven't done the question yet.
Oh yeah, I thought we did.
No. Because my hair's going
Lillian-
off on a side
Lil-
tangent.
Lillian
Red.
is waiting patiently for
We
us
love
to
you,
answer her
Lillian.
question. Okay.
Aliens versus Predators.
This is what the email reads. Elite question. Hello. Here's an insane question for y'all. Favorite story plot? This applies to books, movies, radio, drama, video games, anything. Love the podcast. Keep it up. Signed,
Start
Jack
oldest to
Sparrow.
youngest.
Ethan, favorite
I
plot?
will give the answer that I gave yesterday because I still didn't have enough time to think about it because I had to work after we recorded yesterday. I don't know what my favorite plot is.
Wow.
Just pick one.
Kingdom Hearts.
True story.
Kingdom Hearts plot is convoluted. I love it, but it's convoluted.
Narnia.
No.
That one movie about pigeons that are in the war.
Howl's Moving Castle.
Oh no, the owl movie. Gardens of Ga'Hoole.
Actually, no, I think you're thinking of I don't remember what the other movie was. No, Spirited Away. Let's go Spirited Away.
Spirited
Cars
Away.
3.
All right, Cars 3. Okay.
No, that's
You're
not what
not getting a chance to.
And also, it's Gabe's
Go
turn.
ahead. No. It's
No, it's
oh
Gabe's
yeah,
the
yeah,
oldest,
yeah.
youngest.
Sorry, I'm being stupid. Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, and particularly Brotherhood.
He's saying that's well.
Give
my
a shrug.
Roommate was here. Never mind. Let's not talk about him.
Nope.
God of War.
new games.
Specifically God of War 4 and 5. Those two. Me and my wife cried at the end of it. It is a beautiful game.
Wow.
10
That's nice. My favorite is for all time, I'm gonna say Lord of the Rings. But excuse me. Wow, it tastes like sushi. Anyway.
You had sushi?
I have sushi almost every Sunday at this point.
Actually, I
That's
could
where
go get
most
sushi
of
tonight if I wanted to.
that's where most of my money goes. Anyway, all time, my favorite plot is Lord of the Rings, or like just all of that universe. It's amazing, and I love it
Tolkienverse.
dearly. I study it like it's history, like in real life. Like I love it. But for right now, my current new favorite plot is Baby Driver. I watched that movie. It's so good. It has everything I love. It has cars. It has drifting. It has a likable, relatable main character. And he has a cute girlfriend. And it has great music. I love that movie. It has a happy ending. It's an amazing movie. Love it. Great cinematography. Cinematography.
Synonym.
Synonymtography.
It's got that synonymtography.
It's got that synonymtography and that cinematography.
If only it had cinematography. That's cinematography. Oh no!
Cinematography.
That's cinematography.
Yeah, I shouldn't say that podcast. Never mind.
Keep it clean, Ethan.
Yeah, I already mentioned sin, which is not halal.
Shut up.
You're bordering on 2%. You're bordering on 2%.
It's just I could just say it and we could just move on, but I love that every time you guys just go, say
We
it.
could move on and make the podcast. Hello.
Hi.
Yes.
Hi.
We're listening.
What is happening?
I don't know. This
It's a
podcast
descent
is
into
determinably worse than the
madness.
last one.
This is great.
This is the punishment that Seth receives for mentioning anything to do with something that we told him to not talk about. We just get into laughing fits.
I'm not even
at shit.
talking
here's the
about
thing,
it.
here's the thing.
I'm just saying.
We're trying really hard to not be offensive, and in order to do that, we have chosen to just not talk about certain things. And one of those things is Islam, because we have a history with Islam and just scrapping entire episodes. So,
But all I'm gonna say is, this is halal, this is not halal. It just be that way.
isn't there a bread called Allah or something like that? Halal? What?
No, but
That's challah bread.
Challah.
I got ramen. It is like very spicy, and it was like approved by some certain like Korean halal like Muslim group. And I was like, huh. Korean ramen that's also Muslim. Weird.
It's really spicy.
Dude, it's crazy spicy. Seth almost got violent.
Dude,
Like-
I was like threatening Gabe because Gabe was like, you should try it. It might help you. And I was like, I don't know. And he was like, well, you do whatever. And I was like, you think I can't handle it? No, I'm going to do it. And oh my gosh, it hurt so bad.
It is
But I could
painful.
breathe for like 30 minutes though. So that's
Okay.
great.
Ethan,
Yes.
can you tell us about your chronicles, your story of
The
being
Ethan Chronicles.
the Ethan Chronicles of being malnourished because of you only eating ramen? How was that? You like ramen still? You're gluten-free now. Is there gluten-free ramen? Please tell me you found gluten-free ramen.
I have not found gluten-free ramen.
Just get egg
I
noodles, dude.
do still eat ramen. Mostly because I need to look up some recipes of foods that I actually want to go and buy these so I can make the thing. Honestly, I don't think that it's just because I do add like spam, eggs, bacon, definitely vegetables to my ramen, so it's not just ramen. I do eat other things with it. But I don't think that's why I'm so skinny. It's just that I just don't eat enough. There just is never enough food.
Okay, when we picked you up the first time from Colorado, first time you moved back, or I guess the only time you moved back. But anyway, when we picked you up, you were just eating like chicken ramen.
I was eating potatoes.
What?
Just
Yeah.
potatoes.
He was
No,
one
I eat
starchy
potatoes.
boy.
I ran out of money, so I was eating one of my roommates' potatoes because he said I could. So I was just potatoes, or I'd go to the store and to buy some potato
So what you're
bread and like sandwich meat and condiments. So I had that was just really bad because I didn't have work for like 3 months.
So what you're telling me right now is that you had the same diet as a 1700s Russian peasant.
Yes. At the
Socialism
time,
is the way to
but
go,
that
man.
was
Ha.
but
How did
We
that
could all
make
be
you
potato
feel?
boys.
news got horrible. Especially considering my stomach apparently can't process potatoes well. So
So do you still want to be communist?
claimed I wanted to be a communist.
I did.
What's your view on Elon Musk?
A man with that much money could do better things with it.
But
What
he
are your-
bought Twitter.
What are your views on Kanye West?
What are your views on Kanye?
Absolute moron.
That's facts. You know
What are your
what?
views
Yeah.
on
That's fair.
Seth Robert Halter?
An
Whoa.
absolute moron.
Yeah, that's right. Me and Kanye were the same.
I don't think you want to say that.
Say that like it's a good thing.
Say it like it's a good thing. Me and Kanye, we the same.
Hey Seth,
That's
that's
not
your
what I
quest. Your quest is to get Kanye West on the podcast.
I thought we were getting Tim Allen.
Oh yeah, we need
Tim
to get
Allen.
I want to be on
Come
that
on.
episode.
Well, you're gonna have to come here. So I'm not doing a three-way call.
Guys, I think we're going to just get Tim Hawkins first.
Okay, we're going Tim Hawkins, and then we're gonna move a step up to Tim Allen, and then Trump.
Oh, why?
Okay.
Because
I wanna touch
he's
his butt.
eccentric. Whoa! Whoa! What?
What?
Have you guys seen how plump he is?
That's a Photoshop.
Is it?
That's yes, that's photoshopped. He's
What?
an old man. He don't got that dumpy.
Where am I right now? What's going on?
The Twilight Zone.
I know I'm in the Twilight Zone. I've been in the Twilight Zone for like the past 6 years.
Seth claims that he
But
wants
this is
to touch
weird.
Donald Trump's butt.
Are you serious? Seth, you did not.
Yes, I did. Yes, I did.
Like, granted, if Trump gave me the opportunity to, like, you know, slap that booty, I probably would. Like, just so I could be the guy that's like, yeah, I did it.
And I have the best booty out of all the presidents we've ever had. I want you to give me the best slap you can give me. It would be an honor if the Unusable podcast could slap my voluptuous cheek.
If I ever okay,
Tatty.
420.
if I ever hear this episode, this part of this episode being played on a speaker, either in this house or by one of my friends, I am driving off a bridge.
Then I guess you might have to edit it out.
No, it's too funny. Jeez.
Why did he even say that, Seth?
You know, I used to always say that if I ever saw a dolphin, I want to punch it.
Why?
If I ever met Todd White, I'd want to pull his hair.
Why? That's
Because
just
those
mean.
are things not everyone can say that they did. Like, not
That's
everyone
true,
can
but
say
that's
they punched a
mean.
dolphin. Like, you punch a dolphin? Like, there's a story behind that.
If
So
I
I think
ever
the story would just be that I punched a dolphin.
If I ever meet Tom Cruise, I'm going to caress his face and say, "Your mother loved you," and then walk away.
I'm going to also slap his butt.
Oh yeah, that was the question. Just how you should ask me that question again that you asked me yesterday about Tom Cruise.
What?
I don't remember.
I was like, about
Well,
about
okay,
what?
all he asked was, "What are your thoughts on Cruise?" And I responded, "Well,
Oh.
he seems like a really great actor, and he also seems to be a fine."
Fine, man.
That might be true. He
Oh,
might
so-
be a very fine
I
man.
don't like.
But he
look,
doesn't have the dumpy that I have.
Okay, Tom Cruise is a great actor, and I love him as an actor. The problem I have with Tom Cruise is that I can never be as cool as him.
Yeah, don't say that. You're still young.
If you learn to fly a jet, if you learn to rock
I
climb,
learned how to fly an F-18.
then maybe you might be as cool as the Tom Cruise. But I don't see that happening, honestly.
Ethan, flip that camera background. I do not want to see you.
What?
Too bad.
So Ethan looks like an anime character that's about to duel you.
Okay, I'll take it.
Oh, Ethan, can you help me with something?
What?
We're going to do a bit. You're going to be an anime character who's about to duel Donald Trump.
Oh,
Let's not have that in the podcast. Let's talk about something else.
Oh man, I thought that was really funny.
I feel like we've dragged this as far as it should go.
No, this episode is
At least for this episode.
This episode has been significantly better than last episode because last episode we talked about like Kingdom Hearts lore for like 20 minutes.
Did we really?
Yes.
Where was I?
We didn't. That did not happen. Not talking
did.
about
Well,
Kingdom Hearts.
We talked about Kingdom Hearts for like 20 minutes.
Yes, it's true.
No, we didn't.
No, we literally did.
We
Ethan,
talked about
did.
it after the.
No, I didn't end the podcast. That was still recording.
That.
Yeah, it did.
Because I was asking. Oh wait, no, that.
No, you were asking what happened to that one character from the
Yeah, Ventus.
PS Vita.
Oh,
game.
yeah, no, I remember what you're talking about.
We
Yeah.
didn't talk about the lore. We were talking
It
about.
started with Seth
I mean-
asking about like some character that he didn't know the name of, and we're like, "Oh, you mean Ventus?" And he's like, "Yeah."
Anyway, we don't need to get into that. But I'm just saying this episode's going
Oh,
better.
great! I'm so glad that we tried that.
I just thought it'd be fun if we put bits in our episodes, but like we did the little comedy character bits. I thought maybe that'd be fun. But okay.
See, none
Like,
of
whose
us
line is it
are
anyways?
talented enough for that.
To do what?
To do bits,
Are you
like
kidding
voice
me?
bits.
My Donald Trump is essentially perfect. It's the best. Everyone says it. It's the best
Hey,
impression of
Donald
Donald
Trump.
Trump.
I heard that
I'm
was
I'm
President
Barack
Rao.
Obama, and I was the first black president, and yeah.
my fellow citizens, I'm Barack Obama, and this is my gaming channel.
Boo,
Did you guys
Barack
find out
Obama.
Game Grumps something? Why there's your go-tos just American presidents to do your bit?
I could do
Because they talk a
Watto
lot.
from Star Wars.
Yeah, he actually does a good Watto.
Hey, little Anakin Skywalker! I enslaved you and your mother, and then I sold your mother to some other guy, and I gave you to the Jedi. You ain't gonna fool me with your mind tricks, though. I'm a Tortarian. Oh, I sound Italian for some reason. A space Italian, but I'm a Tortellini. It's kind of racist when you think about it, because why is the bug person Italian? Oh, it's a bit offensive, like Jar Jar Binks.
Your microphone pops so hard whenever you're doing that voice.
No, I
can
it
see-
hurts.
The thing is, I can only do that voice if I'm like screaming.
Okay,
So I have to
Can
strain
only-
so hard that it's just like.
so
Ethan,
basically
can
you're
you
just
do any voices?
You're just like constipated.
Yeah. Watto is constantly
I
constipated.
used to, but I forgot which ones I used to do.
You used to do Stitch.
Ahana.
We only got
Yeah, that's
all
where I
we're-
stopped. It immediately went bad. Oh, I used to be able to do raw, so I didn't sit on me.
Dude,
Do what?
what?
Roz.
Remember
Roz?
when? Remember when
I used to do it
we were
too.
kids and be like play fighting, like tackling each other, and someone would end up sitting on my chest or stomach, and I'd be like, Mike Wazowski.
Oh, yeah.
Mike Wazowski.
Always watching. Always watching.
No,
You
it
used to
definitely
do really
sounds
good
better
on
if
game.
someone's sitting on my
Yeah, I used
chest.
to do it pretty well. I can't do it anymore though.
Always watching. I can do an impression of a guy who like just walked into a room on a conversation he wasn't supposed to hear. All right, here, hold on. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, I probably should have knocked first.
Yeah, get out of
I'm
here.
gonna go. I'm gonna go.
Yeah, we're just
Yeah.
talking about something important. We're just
Yeah. Okay.
continue.
Okay.
Your mom and I are getting divorced.
Whatever, Dad.
What just happened?
I think Gabe and Josiah were a married couple, and I was their son walking in on them doing like figuring out their divorce papers. I think that's what just happened.
I'm actually
Okay.
disappointed in myself this time. I should know better.
Yeah, I was
That
a
was
little
really
surprised
funny.
you got it on that bit.
Jeez.
I, on the other hand, was smart enough to just tune you guys out.
He's like,
Wow,
all right,
thanks.
they're being stupid right now. Yeah, I have 30 seconds to not pay attention.
Yeah,
Bathroom break.
You still don't want to do a bit with me, Ethan?
you gotta find a bit that I want to join in.
Well, do you want to do like two guys fighting over the last croissant?
No.
Do you want to do like what one guy is painting a picture and the other guy really doesn't like it, but he's unsure of how to tell him?
No.
Do you want to do like one guy is like a shoemaker and the other guy's getting the shoe made, but it's too tight, but he's not sure how to tell him? Do you want to do two guys who are skydiving, but they both forgot their parachutes, but they don't want to tell each other because they feel bad for the other one, but they both think they have theirs on?
No, because that sounds like we'd have to go one at a time. We'd just be like hearing their thoughts. Really be able to like.
No,
That
this
was
is
weird.
art, Ethan. It doesn't have to make sense. All right. Do you want to
Anybody
do
else
like?
got some topics or something?
Dang.
Y'all ever
Seth
just
has
be
a hole in his sock. I hope he can't hear my thoughts right now. Because, man, that hole
Wait, what, Gabe?
is there.
Gabe, what are you thinking of something?
Oh,
Hey, what were you saying? You're saying something. What were you saying?
I don't know.
There's something about Seth's sock. Is it like
something wrong with my sock,
hole or
Gabe?
something?
It looks fine to me. I could get a few more uses out of this.
Oh, gosh. Should we talk about Seth's
That's not
boots?
bad. No.
No.
I'm done. I'm
No
done
more
talking
boot
about
talk.
every time. It's every time.
Yes.
I think you just look if
I
these
can't
boots,
drop it.
If these boots end up like shredded into pieces on the side of the road, we know who did it.
No, if they end up shredded up into a bunch of pieces on the side of the road, I will watch Seth take those pieces and duct tape them to his feet.
Like I'm passing those boots down to my kids.
Gosh. $20 Walmart boots.
I'm telling you right now, I'm gonna still have those boots by the time I have my first kid.
I'm going to not say anything about that.
Anyway,
Anybody been playing any good video games?
I've been playing Turnip Boy Commits Tax Evasion.
I've been replaying the storyline for Battlefield 1. Pretty good.
Seth's been playing Depression. The
I'm
video game.
playing God of War.
What have you been playing, Ethan?
Well, I haven't had a whole lot to play a game from all the moving and trying to get my stuff together. Sorry, I'm trying to lunch. I'm getting hungry over here. Yeah, I haven't really had time,
3:30.
but I woke up at like 12:40 when you texted me.
Oh my gosh. I was
It's my
leaving
day off.
church.
I want. Okay. But I did just buy Paper Mario Switch.
Paper Mario what?
Start playing that Paper Mario the Oregon.
Origami King. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna start playing that today because I think I'm finally at a point in my life to where I can focus on a video game.
I kind of want to get the new Fire Emblem game that's coming out.
Fire Emblem Engage.
Yeah. It seems like it's going to be interesting because you
About
can like...
time it got engaged.
It's about time something happened. No, it's about like...
Wow.
You have like summoning rings to summon different characters from older games. So it's an
Can you
interesting
get married?
concept. In some of the games you could have, so I'd assume probably.
I am only interested in getting married. That is.
I'm
my
only
only
interested in
interest.
my battle simulators having a marriage simulator built in.
Do you guys want to hear about my new
Yeah.
D&D character for the new D&D game
No.
playing with my
Sure, go ahead.
sister-in-law? I made a new character. He's a bard, a half-elf bard, and his name is Tim Tam Flim Flam Jr. And he's a crazy old homeless man who thinks that a magic 8-ball actually holds real universal secret.
By the way, Mom is very disappointed that you play D&D.
I'm okay with that. That's as if like she's like can she be twice disappointed in me? Like I'm pretty sure there's disappointed.
In fact,
like,
yes.
double disappointed.
Double disappointment.
It strangely hurts not as much as like the first round of disappointment.
They dishonor you.
It's not on you, it's on your
So
family.
in this case, you're your own cow.
Well, I'm glad you didn't say Katie was my cow because that would have been really bad.
We would never roast Katie like that.
Yeah, everyone likes Katie.
Yep.
This is why
How it
Steph's the
works.
cow and not.
But does
Sexist
Katie
cow.
like Katie?
Yeah, Katie likes Katie.
Good. That's
I like
important.
Katie.
But does Katie like Katie?
Oh, you're talking about like the two Katies in our friend group.
I'm
Do
just
they like
saying
each other?
words, man.
They do like each other. They're friends. I think. Yeah.
That's poggers.
They hung out one time and painted golden cows.
I should
that's
call
right.
Katie West. I need to hang out with that girl.
Well, then you would have to be in the same state now, wouldn't you, buddy?
Well, I said call out through a call. Do you guys know what she's doing today?
A lot.
Yeah. In
Lot
fact, she's writing a
is
book
nice.
now.
She has they have a class thing they're doing this weekend, so she's.
Oh yeah, me and Katie have to
Much.
cook for that.
Hey.
Yeah.
So I gotta get ingredients for that.
Yeah.
Wait, you have a class tonight?
No,
No.
Oh.
next weekend, or I guess this weekend.
Yeah, this weekend. Yeah, she's been
Okay.
working on that for like 3 weeks. Well, working
Longer.
heavily on it
Yeah.
for 3 weeks. But yeah. Yep. We me, Kylie, and Katie started a thing called Movie Mondays where we watch movies together every Monday, or at least a movie. It's pretty fun.
You should invite your manager to that. And then invite me to that.
I have never been invited to Movie
Hey.
Mondays, and I never will be invited to Movie Mondays. And I'm okay with that.
Sometime you guys should watch the Rocky Horror Picture Show.
I don't
No.
I
think
do
that's
wanna
going to
see that.
happen.
I want to
We have a
see that.
list,
It has
actually.
wait, what?
Tim Curry.
Tim Curry. Tim Curry's in it.
Yeah, I want to see it.
Someone added white chicks to the movie list.
Yes. That must have been Katie. She showed that to me a couple of years ago.
Let me see.
Really? Did you
Last
tell
person
her
to
about
make it.
the episode of Cox Crendor?
Yes. So
The
yeah, years ago, Katie was like, "Seth, you need to watch this movie with us." So me and Katie now they watch White Chicks.
The last person to make an edit was Catherine. So yes,
Catherine.
Catherine. I don't. Yeah, we got Night and Day, Moulin Rouge, Dirty Dancing, The Last Samurai, West Side
Moulin
Story,
Rouge is
Mission, all the Mission Impossible movies, Enchanted, Ella Enchanted, The Martian, Persuasion, Whiplash, John Wick movies, Zodiac. I don't even know what that is.
Zodiac's good.
Okay.
guys watch
Spider-Man
the-
No Way Home, That Awkward Moment, and White Chicks. I think there's other movies too, but that's just what's on the list.
Have you guys watched the new Disenchanted?
No.
I don't really
It's
watch
the-
movies besides Movie Mondays, so
Yeah, it's the sequel to the 2007 film. What?
that ketchup bottle was great.
It's actually sriracha mayo.
Oh, it's sriracha mayo.
It's vile, man. That was...
I just assumed that was Seth.
I'm wondering if the microphone was going to pick that up. Of
course it did. You were talking.
Disenchanted. I think I talked to Seth about that a few weeks ago. And we were saying how it doesn't look great, but it looks fun. It'd be nice to, be back kind of like in that movie universe. And I watched it when it came out, and yeah, it's not great, but it's a good time. It's a good time.
I'm proud of you.
Thanks.
Yeah.
That's weird. Seth is usually not proud of anyone but himself.
That's why I was very confused.
See, Seth was okay. Hold on.
Seth's face is just priceless.
Seth has like cycles. So Seth will go through this thing where, yes, I am roasting you right now, by the way.
Do it. I'm aware of what you're about to say.
Seth, well, he'll start out like mean, and he's like, yeah, I'm a bad person, and I'm okay with that. And then like 2 weeks later, he's like, you know what, I'm gonna be nice. And then a week later, we roast him about how mean he is, and then he feels really bad, and then he goes back to the, you know what, I am mean. And it's just this vicious cycle.
And then you guys always complain about like, Seth, be nice. Why are you so terrible? I was like, I was good for like 2 weeks.
What's funny is that you'll start being nice, and then they're like, what are you up to?
Yeah, everyone's always like, you're not Seth. Seth, what'd you do? Who's dead? Who did you kill?
We always assume you're guilty, and so you're being nice to cover something.
And then I'm just like awful to you guys. And you guys are just like, that's right, that's us, that's supposed to be. Anyways, Seth, we hate you for this.
This has been the past like 6 months or however long we've been doing this podcast. That's what it's been.
Honestly, you might have to go to therapy to fix this problem. I'm almost kidding.
I'm almost kidding.
Look, the only way to make this up now is to get me some sushi for dinner.
What? The only way for us to get you to be nice is to get you sushi?
Yeah, tonight.
Oh my gosh.
Can it be like Walmart sushi?
No, that stuff is terrible.
Yeah, I'm trying to poison you. I don't know why my brain
spit in my face.
I don't know why my brain went there. It was like, you know what? Yeah,
reaction.
Walmart. Yeah, it's just this podcast is basically just AI generated at this point. My brain just goes with the flow, and it's
AI though.
Yeah, this is like Chat GDP or whatever it's called from like 2 years ago. Like back when they were making those, I asked AI to generate a Hallmark movie script. Like when they were like making those.
The famous Game Grumps, is Bruno Mars is gay?
Yeah.
It's such a great bit.
No. Such a great bit.
It's so good.
Yeah.
Does
I wonder
Bruno Mars is gay?
I think I've seen that one. It was good. Seth is now playing with screws that are in a baggie. I forgot what those are for.
I
Go to my monitor.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh.
So am I gonna get sushi tonight or not?
No.
Okay.
You're just gonna have to be nice by your own will.
I do, and you guys are mean.
Yeah,
I
no,
just
it's
say
pretty true.
we need a peace offering of sushi.
But why is this peace offering something that we have to go and buy for you?
So I feel left out of getting sushi after church today because I went to go see my wife after church.
Dude, you left like right before church ended. It was like,
yeah, I know.
We did. The pastor didn't even start praying. He's just like,
no, he did. He was praying. It was 12 o'clock.
Yeah, Seth, you're such a sinner.
You're like, all right, time to head out. It's 12 o'clock.
Dude, it's almost an hour to get home.
It is like 40 minutes.
And he already preached for quite a while. I was like, man, I'm bouncing.
We probably need to start carpooling a bit more.
So, like, here's the problem. I mentioned that to begin with because we moved locations. And so it used to be much closer. So it's like a 40-minute drive, which in hindsight, I guess isn't that big of a deal. But if you think about it, it's like over an hour of driving every time.
Here's the thing. I wouldn't have cared most of the time. I really don't mind driving that far to go to church. The thing was, like, he wrapped up the preaching and I was like, all right, worship team, get back up here. We're going to do more things. And I was like, no.
This is a prayer leader.
I already got. Yeah, it's because I'm the prayer leader. I already get to church an hour earlier than most
do I,
people.
man. I can't drive myself home. So.
Yeah. And it's like I'm already there early, and then it's like, all right, church should be ending right now. And they're like, now we're gonna go longer,
Dude.
and I'm like,
Romanian churches
I'm out.
go from like 9 in the morning to like 1 p.m.
Do they
And then
serve food?
No, and then they have night service, which is like 3 hours long.
Man, I'd be more down with like long church if they like had potlucks in between.
I'd be more down for long church if we did it in someone's like living room and we had like roomy couches and like
That's the
pizza
church we're bringing.
bites and like know.
So that
like,
was the small group that we used to go to.
Yeah, small
Basically,
group.
Like
I'm
5
asking for
hours
small
long.
groups.
Dude, when I did the prophetic meeting thing last night with Peggy and Brent, we were all like, oh, home group was the best.
Dude, home group is where it's at. Like church is important, yeah, but home group is like
The bomb.
it's the stuff.
I miss Brent's worship.
Me too.
It was a baller. I don't think Brent has ever had anyone say, Brent, your worship's baller. But if you're listening to this, Brent, your worship is baller, man. It's the best.
Yup. It was pretty epic.
So, Ethan, what church did you go to this morning?
None. I slept in.
That's not very halal of you.
Very hello.
He went to the Church of Saint Mattress, which, believe it or not, is an actual church somewhere in America.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Is
it
it
really
an
is.
atheist church?
No, it's an actual church.
Sleep. It's the sleepy theology.
Y'all ever just stretch so hard that you would just open a like?
You open up all your chakras.
No.
That you basically respawn.
No, like you awaken some ancient demon, and you just start screaming.
Oh, like this?
Funny is we all put our arms up to stretch, and Gabe was the only one who was able to stretch because me and Seth were laughing too hard.
I wanted to stretch and scream, but then he gave started to scream and just. It was more than I could handle.
No, like, I did that at work this week, and people just looked at me like I was like some crazy person.
You screamed and stretched?
No, I like stretched, and I was like, "Ugh." It's like early morning too, like right before we started our morning meeting. He's great.
That does feel like you're respawning, though.
It really does.
Feels like you restart your life.
I might need to do that.
Restart your life.
No, just,
You want to respond?
I'm already been doing that. Dude.
Life is a video game, man. Just stretch out.
If you
and
want to
respawn.
restart your life, you got to go back to Arizona,
So hold on, no.
where you came from.
You know, okay, have you guys played Little Big Planet?
A little bit.
Nope.
Okay, so in Little Big Planet, you're this little character that's basically like a
Little beanbag boy.
beanbag boy.
Sack boy.
Sack boy. And so
just I respond.
How'd that go?
if you get stuck somewhere as that character, to respawn, your character does the opposite of stretching and instead just like gets super frustrated and you go like, "Arr!" and you just explode. And then you just respawn into a different area.
What?
Well, that's because he's a beanbag boy, not human.
Right. If you're a beanbag boy, if you just like clench your fists and just like, I don't know,
Roid rage.
try to poop yourself, you'll respawn.
Humans like just gotta give it.
Yeah, if a human tries to do that, they'll just poop themselves.
Yeah, exactly.
But a sack person can't poop themselves because they don't have a butthole.
I had no scream there.
Just had a sigh.
Though.
This is a good episode, y'all.
How long have we been going?
About 54 minutes, which oddly enough, the number 54 reminds me, for some reason, of our sponsor.
Our sponsor, and here it is.
Well, if there wasn't anything there, we don't have a sponsor.
Thank you, sponsorship, for sponsoring the sponsorship that you have sponsored us with the sponsorship that you have product.
Thank you.
We will consume your product.
Nom nom, or shave, or brush, or listen, or visualize.
Here's the funny
whatever
thing,
the
though.
product is.
I might put a cut like in the middle of the episode, and then we'll just have this at like a different part because they might have like specific time stuff for when the sponsorship needs to be.
Oh, so
But you know, that's
we'll
fine.
We'll try again later.
By the
Next
way,
week.
I think this episode should be called Season 2, Episode 1, the Ethan episode, The Gayany.
The gay.
Gaying.
Gayany.
Do you remember when
The
Josh said
gaying.
the gay in ya? The gay in ya?
That's just
No.
Bob.
Gaying.
The gay in ya?
I don't remember why he was saying that.
There was a book. There was a book called The Gay in Ya.
Oh yeah.
The gay in ya, yeah.
The gay in ya.
He
said it like 80
The
He
gay
said
in
it
ya.
like 5 times.
The gay in ya. Because it's fun to say. The gay in ya.
No, he said it
kinda
more than
funny.
5 times. He said it a lot in just one sermon. Just kept saying it. It was so funny.
He also like gave everyone a warning this morning, saying that he's gonna say something that doesn't sound right, but that's just how it is. He's like wrestle.
Oh, yeah.
Because he's southern.
Now, I know I'm not going to say this right, but they're wrestling.
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 Wrestle.
He's also talking about westerns.
He did do that. I was really confused.
Told about 2 different movie fight scenes. And it seemed a little unnecessary.
And then he ended, each time he ended the thing with, and everyone got in the fight. And that was his point, was that everyone got in the fight.
Except for in the second movie where he's like, everyone in the fight except for Caleb.
So don't be like Caleb. Unless it's Caleb from the Bible. Be like that, Caleb. What?
Caleb.
Caleb. Can I have his
That
number?
sounds like a disease, honestly. Hey, I'm Caleb. Hey, man. They call me
Down the
Caleb.
Caleb.
I'm from Detroit. And, man, my rapper name is
Never mind, I don't
Caleb.
want-
Do you want to hear my sick beats, man? Here we go. I like men. Caleb. I don't know how to rhyme because I'm gay. I'm from Detroit because I'm gay. I ride a horse because I own a ranch currently, and that is my current job. It has nothing to do with my sexuality or
There's
anything to
not
do with
a
that.
there's not a ranch in Detroit.
Shut up, this is my rap.
So I find it funny.
And
You're doing this in front of your gay brother, and you might think that I might try to, but it's an actual good rap about what it's like to be gay. But I think I'd rather just not.
Thank
Unless
you.
people hype me up long enough.
we don't want any white person rapping.
Seth is black.
Why are you
Seth is black.
saluting me? Why are you saluting me?
Did you get that too?
Why are you British then not?
Whose alarm is going off?
Oh, my leather. It's dry now.
Okay.
Katie texted me.
Okay, for context, I'm gonna say what we did. We were saluting Ethan for not rapping, and then Gabe was doing the British salute, and then Seth and I started doing the British salute, and then all 3 of us, I'm pretty sure at the same time, went for the Nazi salute.
Ay, ay, ay.
Guys, I'm just saying.
Can I leave now?
Oh
That's all
we're
I'm
not.
We are not affiliated with the
Nazis?
Nazi Party.
Nazis are awful people, and they're evil, and we do not support anything that they stood for.
Well, can you really say
Shut your mouth. What are you, Kanye?
No, I was Urkel.
The only
And
thing
anyone
that
who hates
Hitler
the Jews
did
is
that was good.
evil.
The only thing that Hitler did that was good was pull Germany out of poverty. Now the way he did it was probably not so great.
Volkswagen Beetle.
Oh, yeah,
Like that's
Volkswagen
great too, but I don't think he invented it.
He did personally design, like, oversee the design of it, though.
Really?
Yeah, not the Beetle, but the first Volkswagen. Yeah.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah. He also started one of the very first anti-smoking campaigns, but he was awful and murdered millions.
Also, he got rid of interest in bank loans. Apparently,
He was also high as balls during the Olympics.
yeah, he was
Just constantly, he was just high,
really
constantly.
high all
was-
the time.
He was like vibing. He was just straight up vibrating from all the drugs in his
He was
system.
He was constantly on just so much meth.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, he was.
So much meth. Anyway,
He liked it so much. He was like, "I want all the troops on this because it makes me feel great."
That is true.
Like, he was like, "They need this."
It's like,
I think
all
it was
right, Nazi,
technically-
here's your standard issue rifle, your standard issue pistol, your standard issue meth.
I think it was technically cocaine, but still.
Whatever it was a substance that makes you go cuckoo bananas.
Yeah, whatever it is, it worked wonders for them.
Should give them all DMT.
Gosh.
Anyway, don't do
We do
drugs,
not
kids.
condone drug use either.
Yeah, unless it is a
Period.
prescribed drug
No.
that. Whoa!
Okay, I don't know. I'm not a scientist.
Get off your meds.
Hey, schizo
what?
person,
Yeah.
stop
You know-
taking the
yeah.
meds.
Get off your meds. Everyone, stop taking your meds. I am not a
what are they gonna
doctor,
do?
and this is not medical advice.
Rage against the machine, man.
Don't take your meds.
So, Ethan, what kind of meds
Shut
are
down
you
the
on right now?
shut down the pharmaceutical companies.
Well, you just reminded me I should probably take my drops for my liver. Liver is messed up.
Is that because you drink too much alcohol?
Probably, but I think what happened was probably
Somebody
due
punched
to
you?
my lack of eating when I was a teenager. My liver wasn't getting all the minerals and nutrients that it needs to develop.
I
And
wasn't
then you
liking any
add
of that.
alcohol in that, and my liver may be failing, but I have some stuff to fix that, so we're okay.
You know what you should do? How much steak do you eat?
Steak?
Yeah, steak.
I haven't had steak in years.
Dude, have steak every once in a while. Or
No.
salmon.
Eat liver like the Liver King.
No, don't do that. Well, actually, liver's...
Aw.
No, don't do that. But have a nice steak and maybe some salmon every once in a while. That'll help your liver.
I think I actually was on a job site with that guy before.
The Liver King?
Yeah,
Have you seen the Liver King?
possibly. I'm not even joking.
Cool story, bro.
Interesting. Can we get him on the podcast?
Wait, this guy's a Kentucky guy, right?
I don't know.
I don't know.
It's like there's some guy that was famous for eating raw meats,
Yeah.
and he worked on a job site that I worked on. So I may have seen him at some point.
So you're telling me you've worked with this man?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm being serious. I've seen that guy before, on the job site.
What did he do?
I don't know. Dude, amongst a bunch of other people and a plethora of Mexicans.
Who aren't people, apparently.
No, they're
According to
people.
Gabe.
They're just a very particular people.
Okay. Yep.
Alien
really like-
versus predators.
Aliens versus predators.
Who really like Mexican music. That ends up driving me crazy. Because it's
Yeah.
it's... I'm sorry. I hate a lot of that music. Not because it's particularly bad, but because it's the only thing that they played. And I worked on a job site for over a year, I think. And after that much time of listening to that kind of music, you're kind of just if I'm not at a Mexican restaurant, I don't want to hear it. Just don't want to hear it.
Yep. I worked with a few Mexicans while I was in Colorado, and they also like to listen to nothing but Mexican music, and it drove me nuts.
It wasn't it like particularly like a very particular style of Mexican music. It wasn't that it was just Spanish. It was like a very particular genre.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
all the songs sound.
Yep.
Yeah, I went to a Hispanic party one time, and I got offered a beer as a 16-year-old.
Yeah, because you had a Mexican party.
Yeah, he had no idea how old I was.
It doesn't matter.
But very clearly not 21. And so he handed me a beer, and I went, "I'm sorry, I don't drink. The only reason I didn't take it was because it was a Dos Equis, and I heard that those are rough to start."
Yeah, maybe not the best first drink.
Yeah, so I was like, no. And then also I didn't know anyone there, and the only person I had with me was our sister's ex-boyfriend, who is Finnish, which means he is so white you can see him from space. And he was boogieing down with the Mexicans on the dance floor. And it was quite the sight, and I was having like a panic attack.
You never met the Liver King Cave. He was born in California and lives in Texas.
Okay.
Well, darn.
There's a different guy that does a very similar thing in Kentucky, and he made it on the news.
I have no idea what
So-
happened while I was on my phone. I don't know what you guys were talking about, but okay. I did hear something about Kieran,
Mexican
though.
music and Kieran.
Would you guys like to hear a verse from the holy book of this podcast?
No.
Oh,
Sure, go ahead.
okay. Of bald maker and monger, he attracted the notice of Dexter, in whose service he entered for a small salary as poet laureater. He wore a livery.
What is this book again?
A pickle for the knowing one.
Right.
He wore a livery consisting of a black frock coat adorned with stars and fringers, a cocked hat, and black breeches. Not breeches, breeches.
That's
He
actually
was
that's
crowned in
actually a
the
real
garden
word.
of his pardon. With a breeches?
Yeah, breeches is a real word.
Is it?
Yeah.
For
I
pants.
assumed he just didn't know what he was talking about.
No, that's a real word.
Breeches. I thought it was
This time he's right.
No, he's right this time. This time I'm the idiot. Man, I'm dumber than the first lord of...
Yeah, it's a pickle for the
America.
knowing one.
You don't get any pickles because you are not a knowing one.
I'm not a knowing one.
No pickles.
Okay, let's continue. I'm sorry, Seth.
Cocked hat and black breeches was crowned in the garden of his pardon with a wealth of parsley instead of laurel, but the ceremony was interrupted before its completion by a mob of boys of both pardon and poet, but to fight one specimen of his laudatory verse may be seen on page 29.
That was like trying to listen to a Biden speech
Yeah, essentially.
or like interview.
I really like the parts where he like really doesn't know what he's doing.
Okay, Dexter is basically the Joe Biden of ye old in America.
I love his hat though.
Joe Biden Prime.
Will Joe Biden make it on our podcast?
If we could get Joe Biden on our podcast, I think there would.
We'd probably get a lot of death threats, and then a lot of people that are like, "Yay!"
Here's the
So
thing.
it'd be
Here's
very
the thing.
nice.
I would just spend the entire time trying to figure out if he's a robot. So I'd be like, Joe Biden. What's 12 to the 24th power?
No, this is what you do. You say, "Joe Biden, I'm going to send you this picture on your phone. You need to identify all the stoplights."
Joe Biden, can you tell me which ones are stoplights?
If you can't answer,
Actually,
then he's
now,
a
what are we
robot.
talking about?
Is Joe Biden a robot? Because look, when he's walking around, it really looks like he's pathfinding.
Okay,
I know pathfinding algorithms. He kind of looks like he's pathfinding. See a robot?
I gotta read this
I,
passage.
I, I
you
don't
guys.
know.
You guys gotta hear this.
Why is this not ending?
And sent a text that all of them must have one Bible in every family. Or if not, they would go to hell. And if they had done wicked file to the Bible, and on their narse and kissed the Bible 3 times, and looked up to heaven, ain't for forgiveness and capitance.
I
I don't know.
Ethan's phone.
Are you Kim Possible, Ethan?
Maybe.
Call me, beat me, beat me.
Call me,
beat
if
me.
you want to reach me. If you want to beat me, that's okay. Whenever
Anyway.
you need me, baby, call my baby. If you want to reach me.
I don't even remember that show. Like, I remember the character. I don't remember the show.
I just remember I had a crush on her. That's all I
It's
remember.
on Disney Plus.
That
All I
it
remember is
it's-
that the goth chick was kind of hot.
Shiga? Yeah. Well,
No, I'm not gonna say that.
I think this podcast is over. I don't know
Wish
about
I
you guys.
was in a land of
Well, now
cotton.
that-
Seems like
all
we've run out
times
of-
are not forgotten. Look away.
I think we're falling apart.
Look
I think
away.
Seth's rating. Maybe we should cut that.
Look away.
future episodes
I'm
not
the
read
editor
passages of
here.
that book. In the future, don't read passages of that book because it just brings the energy way down.
Well, yeah, that was the point. I want to end
It's
this
nap
thing.
time.
I'm kind of done. I need to check my laundry.
It's a great book. It's $5 on Amazon.
All right, I'm gonna check my laundry.
Dixieland.
I need to check my laundry too.
I need to check my aura.
This is unusable. We can't
Yep,
use any
still
of this.
popping.
That too.
I need to go work on leather when I get home
Bye.
later.